Good evening and welcome to the Shadow Realm. I am your host Ghostly, and today we are playing a game called BYeung Bubble, which is a cooking simulator where you create soups based on customers' vague orders. It was made by Spring Brew Studio and it is still in development. Something to note before we start playing, and the reason why we're not in the game yet, is when I was doing an audio test recording, I found that I couldn't adjust the game audio and it was so loud it was drowning out my own microphone, and I messed about for about an hour trying to figure out a way to lower the game's audio so you could hear me, and sadly I couldn't. So that's why we're doing this little bit of an intro now, and then we'll get into the game, and unfortunately you're unlikely to hear me over the sound of the game. So what I'll do at the end is I'll refresh the page so that we're back into sort of this page or just the web page itself, and that way I can put any final thoughts to the game that I have. Anyway, with that we'll play. Drag and drop ingredients to make the perfect soup for your hungry customers. Fulfill as many orders as you can before the day is over. We want sweet soup. Shouldn't put sweet in italicized, should I? Okay, so the first one I got wrong. Salt. I need salt. Salt. One of them. Either or. Either or. Spicy again. So, okay. I need salt. I need salt. I need salt and pepper. Salt and pepper. Salt. I need salt and peppers and there's nothing. Eat. Sweet and sour. Sweet soup. Okay. There's just not enough time. More dirt. Fruits and veggies. Fruit. Veggie. Fruit. Spice. Need spices. Maybe spice. Maybe spice. No, I don't know that. Something jammy. Okay, that would be okay, I'm gonna actually call it here because I'm not finding an end to this game. Overall I'm enjoying the game. However, I would say a few caveats to that is I would like to be able to adjust the volume because I'm finding the music quite loud, and I've had to turn my own personal volume of the game to almost minimum, like 1 or 2 in the in the bars, just to kind of make it so I can hear it alright. And I'm finding it a little hard to drag some of the items, and I know it's RNG based, but it feels a little unfair when they're asking for something and all I'm getting are other ingredients. It wants meat and all I'm getting is fruit and salt and sugar, and there's no meat for ages. Well, there was one that wanted salt and I got everything but salt. And so I know it's in part an RNG game, which is perfectly fine. I was enjoying that, but I just found some of the mechanics a little clunky and frustrating, where I'm like, I don't have enough time to drag 4 ingredients because I'm struggling to drag them. And on top of that, I'm not seeing the ingredients I need. Even just as one that's passing by quickly and I missed it, I'm checking both rows and they're just not there. But yeah, I love the art style. I love the idea of the game. It's just those couple things where I'm like, wish I could adjust the sound so it was a bit quieter for me. And I wish that it was a little bit easier to drag the ingredients, because I'm finding them getting stuck and I'm trying to drag it and it's just not listening to my input. And the RNG I wish would be maybe not entirely fair. I don't want the game to be too easy, particularly as it gets harder and you've got less time but more ingredients to grab. But I wish the RNG was a little more favourable. You know, every so often you were getting the ingredient you needed, because when your entire row is just passing you by and you've spent 3/4 of your time seeing none of the ingredients you need, it is quite frustrating. But on the whole, I really enjoy the game, and I hope that, you know, as it continues being developed, if that's what's happening, more people get to experience it, because I've had a lovely time playing, minus those couple of caveats. And yeah, thank you very much for joining me. Yeah, the game will be in the description if you'd like to check it out for yourself. And with that, I will wish you all a lovely rest of your day. And until next time, and your next visit to the Shadow Realm, I have been Ghostly.